Arya's happy and bubbly. She can be quite shy, but once she kind of warms up, she kind of comes out of her shower and she's quite kind of energetic and she's quite loud. She's very kind of musical.
Yay!
The change was basically that she just had this intense kind of anxiety about even the thought of coming to school.
I first came across Arya last year in September in 2024, and Arya got referred to work with me for our new pilot scheme that we were doing, which was our one-to-one mentoring programme from the Saints Foundation and Premier League Primary Stars. Arya was referred to us because of an incident over the summer, made her a bit reluctant to wanting to come into school.
She was kind of screaming and crying at, going into the class and, like clinging on to us, and it was very difficult to be able to leave her physically and emotionally. Seeing her go through like that kind of trauma is awful as a parent.
Can you remember a little bit about the characters from the inside out?
Yeah.
Can you remember what sort of character you thought you were?
Anxiety.
Anxiety. Why did you think you were anxiety? Can you remember why?
Because I kept on having worries.
You kept on having worries, just being a bit nervous, weren't you?
Premier League Primary Stars sits within our education area of work, which works with young people who are having challenges engaging with the curriculum. So we look at increasing their self-esteem, increasing their attendance within the school and engagement within the school curriculum, and really build that connection with a really positive role model like you've seen here with Ms Tonks and Arya.
It made a massive difference. Like one of the things we were kind of working on with her was trying to find reasons why she should be about happy coming to school, and Ms Tonks became that reason on a Wednesday. She was so looking forward to those sessions that she did with her.
Every week she got more confident as each session went on. You could definitely see that, and just by how she presented to herself as being first quite shy and quiet, and then by week 8 she was bubbly, loud, enthusiastic. So yeah, it was brilliant to see the progress and just how much impact it had in that short amount of time.
The impact on the school has been huge for us. It's allowed children to become more interested in sport. The uptake of clubs has been more, just because they're more confident with their sport as well. And the emotional needs of the children are being met as well through the interventions that Ms T gives, and that's a wonderful thing.
When you're working in it, you don't really notice how much of an impact you have until you stop and look back and think, oh no, and you have teachers coming up to you and say, this person's achieved this or this person's done that because of the work you've done with them. So it makes me proud to work for Saints Foundation and be able to impact people's lives.
The transformation of Arya being quite nervous and anxious about coming into school, really building that connection with Ms Tonks, and actually being confident enough to leave mum at the school gate and go, no mum, you don't need to come with me today. I want to go to school, and to see that, it's putting goosebumps on my skin just being able to talk about it. But this is just one story of many others that we engage with across our Premier League Primary Stars programme.
What would you say to someone if they asked about our Premier League Primary Star session?
I would say it's very fun and it helps you a lot.